Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I am going to discuss and execute about a complete furniture manufacturing and retail company named Elite Wood Furnitures inside Odoo 19 from scratch using DearERP, our Odoo AI Copilot. This is not a feature demo, this is a real ERP implementation for our client. So we will design and execute company structure, accounting and GST stub, multi-warehouse inventory, bill of materials, and many more things. By the end of this series, you will understand how an ERP system controls an entire manufacturing business. And how that can be executed using Dear ERP. So, I have divided this entire requirement and split this one into the 5 days or 5 steps. So in day 1, we build the backbone of Elite Wood Furnitures. Before creating products or customer, we configure company details, India GST localization, accounting structure, and many more things. So before moving to the execution part, first I have to create the database. For that reason, I am moving to deploy your platform, clicking on this here. So I'm creating new repo here, Elite Wood Furniture. Right, then Odoo 19 version here. Then I have to move into the subscription code here, then click on the deploy platform. It is taking time, we have to wait for that. Amazing, our database is ready. Now I have to move this main into the production, and this also takes time. Amazing, our database is ready. Simply have to click on connect button, then we'll see how this is created. Outstanding, now it is completely empty. So what I have to do now, I have to create the project inside DearERP. So for that, I am copying this URL, then I have to move into the click new project. Project name, we know we are working for Elite Wood Furniture business. Okay, then I have to paste this URL, then automatically database name get appear. Then I didn't change the password, so now I have to move into the changing the password here in administration. Then is gear icon, then click on the change password. I am keeping the password here, change password. Then I have to log in through it, so admin is username, then keeping the password here like this. Nice, same thing, I'll add this password here. Then I have to continue with the direct mode and click on distance save. Then wait for some time. It is testing the connection and basically connecting our database to our project to this tool. So database link already in the project. Amazing, friends. Now we are ready to execute our operations. Okay, so simply I have to click on new chat here. Then I'm in the chat mode. Now I have to look into our requirement. So I will give a detailed prompt to this Dear ERP to execute the operation. So in day 1, I'm only giving about a complete system foundation setup, because foundation is mandatory. Then we'll move to the other executions as well. So what I'm doing here, execute part 1 here. What is complete system foundation setup for the following company. Okay, so then I'm moving here. So company details. Usually this is a very business basic requirement here. Business name is Delight Wood Furniture. Okay, then here business type furniture manufacturing and retail company. Okay, then location Hyderabad, India. Then currency, this is required completely INR. Then tax is GST. Okay, so according to the localization we can select this one. If localization is something else, then use accordingly. Then warehouses requirements. So what required warehouse here? uh, First thing is I need main warehouse, which is completely mandatory anyway. Then I want raw material. Okay, so raw material warehouse. Then what I need, finished goods warehouse. This is completely based on the business capability or amount of the data or amount of the products, how many products are there. So different things considered in that. Then I'm moving into the operations here. So what in operations? I want manufacturing plus inventory, manufacturing inventory. Then I want sales operations also. Then purchase would be there. Purchase should be there here. And then accounting. Then delivery. As this is furniture business, this is completely required things we know. Then here some execution, right? Execution requirements. So what are those things? First thing is what I want here: create company with full address and GST configuration. And second thing is here install and configure required modules. You can do like this also. Directly whatever you are receiving documents, you have to simply upload here by clicking on this option. Okay, then no need to writing anything in detail. Like this practice also you can do. Then purchase this module, and then inventory, then manufacturing, right? After manufacturing, counting, then here contacts, and then third one is here configure accounting. Enable India GST. Okay, and then here create GST of 5%, 12%, then 18%. This is completely based on the rules and regulations. Then here set stock valuation to automated. Whatever instructions you give, DearERP execute it easily. So then set costing method to FIFO. So this is also based on the requirement only. First in, first out, or first in, last out, whatever required here. Then configure receivable and payable accounts. So this is, we have completed the third step as well in this. Then I'm moving into the fourth one according to my client requirement. Create and configure warehouses. In this, what required? First is enable multi-step routes. All these called configurations. Then what enable? enable manufacturing routes, then configure internal locations, configure the internal locations. Then I have to move into the inventory configuration here. So inventory, configure inventory settings, inventory settings. Okay, what comes in this? There are a few things we need to enable here, like lots and serial numbers here. Then I have to enable the storage locations, storage locations. Then enable pre-ordering rules. Then enable packages. And sixth thing is here, configure manufacturing. Enable work orders. Enable routing, and then enable subcontracting option. So few things we need to keep as a safe side here, like important we can mention here. What we no transaction here, no transactions, and no explanations. We can add this also, nations. And then here only what we need here, only complete system configuration, as we have discussed in starting. Assume clean Odoo 19 database. Nice. So I will give this entire prompt to this DearERP, then we'll see how these things will get executed. Just make sure this should be in right mode, then only it will execute. Let's wait for some time. Outstanding, friends. Now we got the response. A part 1 actually completed a complete system foundation setup. So we will check step by step. Now what we have to do here, we have to go into the system, as we are getting to see this one here. Currently we have a lot of modules, but previously we have seen only 2 things are there. So like this everything get executed, but we will check everything in detail. I'm moving into the settings here. In settings there is companies, so the company name and other details are yet executed. So then we have to check the modules. For checking the modules, I'm moving into the apps. In apps, so whatever the modules you are getting, already install these modules. As we can easily see on dashboard as well. Now I have to check regarding the taxes also. For taxes, it is given in the invoicing. So in invoicing there is a configuration, then taxes. So as we have seen, 5% and other taxes are applied. Then we have to check regarding the categories also. So what I have to do, I have to move into the inventory. In inventory there is a configuration, then categories. In categories we have stated regarding the 3 categories. So I'll check regarding the expenses. So costing method, first in first out. Nice, this also completed. Then we have to move into the accounts. So I'll move into invoicing. In invoicing there is configuration, then chart of accounts. So in chart of accounts we have to check receivable and payable. So for receivable, just debtors, I'll check. Nice, this also get configured and executed. Same for creditors also we will check. So Nice. This payable also executed. We have to move into the inventory. So I'm moving in inventory. In inventory, there are warehouses and locations we have to check. So we have requested for 3 warehouses. So main, raw material and finish. We'll move into the main. In main, there is a one manufacturing step. We have stated this one. And also we need to check here some locations as well. So in locations, packing zone, quality control and staging area. Everything we have considered or we have requested in main category only. So as we have requested, it is holding in this only. We have to move into the warehouse or inventory. So in inventory, there is settings. So whatever things have to get permission or enable, then only we can proceed the orders or further things. So we have to check what things are enabled yet. So first thing is we have to check regarding the multi warehouse, multi-step routes. Okay, so multi-step routes, it is already enabled here. And then we have to move into the storage locations. So in settings only, storage locations. Nice. This is also enabled. And then I will check lot and serial number. So manually I'm clicking. It is not enabled yet, so I have enabled it. Now we have to move into the manufacturing here. So I'll move into the manufacturing. In manufacturing, configuration settings. So work order and subcontracting both are enabled. This is also configured. Nice. And then we have to check sometimes this subcontracting would be a third party or standalone module. So I have to check in apps, is there any module also installed here. So I'm just removing this one. And then subcontracting. Nice. MRP subcontracting, this module also installed. Now I will move into the inventory. So in inventory, there is configuration. In operations, there is replenishment. So once I click on this, this is manually added by me, but you know, there is rule actually applied here, whatever we have instructed. So whenever like I have to click on the order, then this order has been generated, right? Replenishment can apply here. It is actually enabled and configured by DearERP. Then we have to move into the invoicing or accounting. There is configuration, and then here currencies. So I'll move into the currencies. Nice. Both currencies are enabled here. Then we will move to DearERP. So as given is complete setup, so install, then taxes applied, then counting, configuration, stock valuation, costing method, receivable account, payable amount, warehouse, inventory setting enabled, and manufacturing setting enabled. All product categories, goods, expenses, service are conformed with FIFO, costing and automated real-time stock valuation. The system is ready for part 2 operations. In next video, we will see and configure or execute about the next part. So finally, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.